Not looking good. Not looking good. It is not looking good. Oh, shoot. Okay, never mind. Screw it. How did we go from how did we go from this is going to be one of the best Dragon Ball years ever with the release of Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero, with the release of Dragon Ball Daima, with the passing of Akira Toriyama, rest in peace to the guy that used to do the little intros and the outros in the beginning of Dragon Ball. Last time on, how did it go from that to transforming it to probably one of the most pathetic years in Dragon Ball history? Say, Slides in the house. What's up, man? CB3, what's up? Stalin. DC Truth. Haven't seen a live notifications over in a while. While people are getting notifications. Wow. How is the how high is the mighty have fallen, huh? I didn't expect this. Even I was excited for the year of Dragon Ball, if you ask me. I watched the first episode of Dragon Ball Daima. This is not a review. I have to go back and rewatch the first episode again. Maybe I might have missed something. Maybe I might have missed the good parts. But it was when what I was watching was a downright snooze fest. I damn near fell asleep watching it. When Dragon Ball Daima was announced, and you can go back and watch a previous video that I did, I was excited for Dragon Ball Daima. I really was. I was, they were saying this is Akira Toriyama's last work, or he might have been alive at the time when they announced it. So Akira Toriyama was hard working at it, which I think it's bogus. I think it's a lie. I don't think Akira Toriyama has anything to do with Dragon Ball Daima in no way, shape, or form or fashion. I think it's just another attempt to attach this man's name to get some type of credibility throughout this series. But I don't think he has anything to do with it. I don't think Akira Toriyama has been involved with the Dragon Ball franchise. I'm sad to say that even going all the way back to the end of the Frieza saga, I think he was done after the Frieza saga. And everything else has just been outside people who own the Dragon Ball name. I think they're the ones that are fully invested, fully involved, and they're just using his name. I guaranteed you. They said this is Akira Toriyama. Dragon Ball Daima is Akira Toriyama's last and final work. I guarantee it. They will find something else and say, no, actually, this was the final work. How much you want to bet? I think the story that Akira Toriyama wanted to tell was from Dragon Ball all the way to Frieza. Goku reaching the super status and avenging his race, avenging his father. The Horus versus Seth, Goku was able to reach max enlightenment, and that's it. That was it. I think that's it. He's done. The only thing that I believe that Akira Toriyama might have had something to do with in their recent work was Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods. That's the only thing that I could say that he's probably had something to do with. But everything else I think is just complete bogus. I don't think he had anything to do with Super. I believe with the Buu saga and the Cell saga, no. Why do I say Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods? Because I'm thinking as a creator myself. I've done years of work with Dragon Ball, the original series. I've done amazing work with Dragon Ball Z. Like as soon as I got into Dragon Ball Z, like I'm in my zone. And for those of us who are artists and creators, we kind of like want to leave on a high note as well. I wrote Z, I murdered it, I smashed it. Frieza Saga, that's it. It's lit. That's what's up. It's up right now. And I remember I was reading articles and they were saying that the studios was coming to him and they were pressuring him to create more content for Dragon Ball Z. And he said he was just going to leave it there at the Frieza Saga. So that's the reason why I believe that's his final work. Also, that's like the last time I really heard him actually working on the project when it pertains to Dragon Ball Z. But the reason I say Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods because as a creator myself, who dips and dabs in multiple different storylines, and I wanted to return back to the Dragon Ball franchise, I would think, you know what? I did it. Goku's that dude. He's the man. But what can I do to take Goku to the next level? Do I believe that Toriyama said, you know what? A tournament against multiple universes. No. Everybody's doing the universe theme. So that lets me know that it's part of the algorithm. That's not something that Akira Toriyama would do. Everybody is doing a multiverse storyline. DC, Marvel, all your basic movies, Spider-Man, they're all telling the same script, same storyline, ultimate different multiverses. But the thing that I believe he would do is say, hey, you know what? Goku is that dude. But how can Goku compare to God himself? How can a simple monkey become a god? And for those of us who know the Sun Wukong storyline, Sun Wukong was just a mortal monkey or whatever, a simple monkey. And his main goal was to become one of the gods. And in order to become one of the gods, he had to eat from the tree, thus getting that peach and eating the god's fruit and becoming a god. Then he was banned out of the kingdom. They set him in stone. And then the story goes on. So if I was a Toriyama, if I was a creative person, I would go, okay, Goku's that dude, but how can he compare against God? They saw that and they said, you know what? And the rest is history. They made one of the worst Dragon Ball shows of all time with Dragon Ball Super. It's mediocre at best. If I was a creator, but I don't think Toriyama has anything to do with Dragon Ball Daima, Super, Cell Saga, Frieza. This is just what I believe. I think the man's been done with that storyline for years, decades ago. But when I look at Dragon Ball Daima, it's boring. It's really bad. I was watching it, and you guys were trying to find ways to hype it up. Oh my God, the elder Namekian, they come from a demon realm. Who cares? Oh my God, we're finally getting a backstory to the Namekians. Who gives a flip? Does Piccolo care? Then I don't care. I don't give a goddamn. Oh my God, the demon realm. The demon realm? What the hell? It was a goddamn about a demon realm. Oh my God, they got Dragon Balls that give you unlimited wishes. More of the same copy and paste garbage. I would say that you guys were right, that they should have reanimated the Dragon Ball Super. Not reanimated, but there's continuing chapters right now in the manga, and they should continue that. I would say that you guys are right. And I don't think Toriyama has anything to do with those chapters as well. If they did, they're lying. I was actually skimming through the chapters, watching videos and things of that such to see what was going on. And it's like a retelling of the Frieza saga. They went back to Namek. It's like a big old retelling, but it's more entertaining. It's 10 times more entertaining than what we got with Dragon Ball Super, though. We got Vegeta reaching new transformations and Frieza. Looks like they're gonna retell. Oh snap! What time is it? What time is it? Okay, thank you. Yeah, oh my God, pregnant Goku. He can finally be a good dad now. Yeah, they're piping up pictures of Goku pregnant, full stuffed with food. I'm like, ugh. They started off the Daima series with Goku and Vegeta sparring again. I was just like, come on. Akira Toriyama wrote this? Dragon Ball Daima, please hear me out, guys, please. I'm going to tell you the truth. Dragon Ball Daima, please hear me right now. I'm going to tell you the truth. Dragon Ball Daima is nothing more than a show to attract children. You guys you're making it too deep than what it really is. You're making it really too deep than it really is. Dragon Ball Super was not able to capture and motivate and inspire the youth and the minds of Japan. No kids liked that show. No kids understood what the hell was going on. The only people that liked that were people that were at that time in their late 20s, early 30s. You cannot create a cartoon series and expect to hold that block when the Japanese people in their late 20s and early 30s didn't like it. It was just a bunch of man children in America. It wasn't able to hold that block spot, so they kicked Dragon Ball Super off. Out of here. And refilled it with Yokai Watch and other childish shows. Dragon Ball Daima is nothing more than a way to bring in children. That's it. By using the Dragon Ball name. Akira Toriyama has nothing to do with this. If he did, I don't want to talk badly about a dead man. But he's better than that. I didn't see episode 2. I'm watching it on Netflix. I do not have Crunchyroll. I don't even have Netflix, but I was using my girlfriend's account. But I will be giving an extensive review very soon. Right now, I just want to just get something off my mind. It has to be said. This show sucks. This just might be the worst, man. This just might be the worst Dragon Ball of all the series. Somebody did a GIF or a meme or whatever talking about, yeah, the little clown demon, He's coming in and he's like, what we're gonna do is turn the Dragon Ball characters into kids, and that's it's gonna make them weaker. We could totally take advantage of them. And then somebody showed the clip of baby Goku, young Goku, running around kicking and punching and knocking over tanks and punching through tanks, shooting laser beams out of his hands. The show is a joke. I got dudes in their late 30s arguing with me. I'm like, bro, this is a show for children. It's not for you. They're just trying to find a way to allure children in. Nah, Frieza is racist. No, he's not. Stop. Racist. Everything's racist. I didn't like. There was something that they added in there that I know Akira Toriyama didn't write. Um, what was that? I think it was Battle of the Gods or the Dragon Ball Super, where they was like they made it seem like Beerus was the one that was the reason why Frieza destroyed Planet Namek. I didn't like that. That really bothered me. Is Dragon Ball Daima as bad as fan fiction, like Dragon Ball fan fiction, when they got these Ghost Rider? Anime fan, where you at? These Ghost Rider Goku. He got so mad that he never met Chi Chi before in his life, but he hurt her. Brawly had hurt her, and then Goku turned into some type of Ghost Rider. I was like, what the hell is this? Is it that bad? No. Does it feel like Dragon Ball? Yes. Does Super feel like Dragon Ball? Yes, it does. It's just not good so far. It's just not good, and I don't know how they can get any better. I really, I don't want to sit here and just try to finding ways to fill in lore. I don't give a damn about Dragon Ball lore like that. Yo, donation. What's up, man? Frieza Saga is the pinnacle of DBZ. My favorite route fight, Nappa versus Tien. What's your favorite Dragon Ball fight? Wow. Yeah, good question. Yeah, Frieza Saga was my all-time favorite. Saiyan Saga was phenomenal as well. Cell Saga, I started to see drastic wear and tear within the franchise. Buu Saga, it's just hard for me to sit through. My favorite fight, Goku versus the Ginyu Force. Goku versus the Ginyu Force. This is when I became a fan of Goku, because before I was a fan of Goku, I was a fan of Piccolo, because you know I people I watch videos sometimes and people go, "Oh my God, I was so inspired by Dragon Ball that it made me work out," and I think they're lying. I think they're lying. Um, for me, and my love for almost a lot of things, but my love for Dragon Ball was, yes, I was seeing something that I'd never seen before when I was a kid, even to this day. Um, but one of my main loves for Dragon Ball was the personalities. Everybody's got their own personality. You had Gohan, who was more of the shy, timid, scared type, and you had Piccolo, who had this, like it kind of reminded me like of a brother a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He had the fez on with the turban, man. It was lit, and the way that Piccolo's personality was, I really, really was like, man, this dude is cold blooded. And even to this day, I think Piccolo is super cool. Still one of my top two favorite characters. If I was playing that garbage game, Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero, I would pick Goku and Piccolo as my two tag partners. You know what I mean? But when I became an ultra fan is when Goku landed on Planet Namek. Now Goku was that type of character who was silly and goofy, and things of those such. But just like me, where I could be silly and goofy, but I can also take it to a level where it could be very serious. And seeing Goku land on planet Namek, and he's just there, and Gohan's about to die, and Krillin's about to die, and Vegeta's about to die, and Riku is out there, and it's like, man, Goku just reached a whole nother level when it comes to power level, but just with his demeanor as well. He was just dealing with some real ultra confidence, man, supreme confidence, and to see him, going up against Jason and Berter and doing the little spinneroonie on him and then bringing his hands together and going, Prah! And like they were punching at him and he was moving so fast that it didn't even look like he was moving. Whereas in the Vegeta saga, you saw them dipping punches like Muhammad Ali, But in this one, he wasn't even moving. He was just like, he was moving that fast though. And I said, oh my God. And after that, it just took off. I was a Goku fanatic after that. But the personalities, different personalities. Y'all, I'm just like, y'all, dude. Tien, her. Everybody's got their own thing going, man. I love that about that. The Dragon Ball series, kind of like wrestlers a little bit, Yeah. That moment right there is my favorite all-time battle. It was fun. That was so cool. And I guess, and then before, and if you're going to give me my number two, it's when Goku comes from Snake Way, and he is fighting Nappa, and kind of a similar situation there, And he gets there and he's about to hit Gohan, and then Nimbus comes in and snatches Gohan up at the last second, and then you go, oh my God, Goku is here, man! He's freaking here, man! Whew. It's electric. Naruto had a moment like that when he finally got done with his training with, and he got there, and then I think I can't remember, but he was beating up Hinata, and Naruto came in there like, and then he had all the frogs around him. Man, that was lit. That was a lit part in Naruto. I'll give that part to you, Naruto fans. That was lit. Android 18? No. There wasn't no Android. Nothing. That was lit. Yamcha, dude. Yay. Brenda, harada. Yeah, it gets boring quick and it's really unbalanced. Yeah. Goku does a lock in, yeah. And Luffy does that too. I love these silly, goofy characters that can just lock in at the last second. And I like that so much because it reminds me of me. I keep it like this. But, at the last second, time is it. Yeah. Anyway, this is not a Dragon Ball Daima review. I just wanted to talk to the family while I was waiting for my barber. There will be an extensive review coming. We probably would do about a 5-hour video reviewing episode 1. And that'll just be part 1. Part 1. We're going to do a 3-part series of episodes. 5 to 6 hours long. Just for a 27-minute episode, They even gave Akira Toriyama singing credits in the opening theme of Dragon Ball Daima. Did you see that? They gave him singing credits. Come on, stop. Please stop. Stop. That man has nothing to do with this series, and I'm tired of it. Yeah. Shut the fuck. Yeah. Who was the best villain in DBZ? Frieza. Frieza, of course. I'll give Frieza his props. Cell is cool, though. Cell is very cool. Cell, I consider myself more of a Cell-like type of villain, Cell is cool. His voice actor is phenomenal. But Frieza is just diabolical, man. Frieza's the real deal. Let's not get it twisted. And he's got the gift of the gab. Frieza will sit there and talk smack to you through the whole battle. He'll be losing and talking smack. Frieza be getting his ass kicked like, you dirty monkey. Frieza's the real deal. Top 5 villains of all time. You got to put Frieza up there, man. Darth Vader, Zobi 70, Frieza, you know? I didn't get a chance to go through the boost like I'm trying, though. Boo seems a little bit too chaotic, too much chaos. That's what he represents. Anyway, I gotta go. Yo, another donation. Napa is slept on. Intense. Yeah, I like Napa. I like Raditz. Raditz was cool. All the characters are cool, man. I don't think there's not one character I don't like. What's a better movie? Dragon Ball Superhero? Dragon Ball Superhero, or the Dragon Ball Brawly movie? Those are some good movies, man. I think Dragon Ball Superhero is the better movie. And I didn't want to like that movie either. I was like, oh, come on, man. What is this 3D garbage, man? But it still looks like a cartoon, though. The Brawly movie is pretty good too. I hope they keep on making Dragon Ball movies, man. What's a better movie? Brawly, but it's close. I don't know. You guys would know, but I can't disagree with you if you had a choice, because the other day I was thinking, like, man, these are some good movies, man. Very entertaining.